right, guys and gals, welcome into Locker Room Sports Talk. We're glad y'all come by to make us a small part of your day. Show number 281, Dean. What's going on today?
Not much. 281. That's a lot of shows, buddy.
We're hanging in there. What do you got today? What are you going to break down?
I'm going to talk about some possible Heisman people that may get mentioned, just a couple of them, and some teams that people don't think much about. Now, I'm not saying that these guys are going to win the national championship.
Right.
I'm just saying they're going to be a little better than people think. I got about 4 teams out there and I'll tell why. What about you?
Yeah, we're going to talk about some Heisman hopefuls today, guys that we got on the list that we feel like maybe, maybe hanging in there to possibly be some names to look for. Some of them are going to be names that we know is –
some of them will be out quick.
Quality tank guys that we know is, sellers. I mean, we know he's definitely going to be on the list for guys.
So.
Yes. And I got a 1 or 2 other ones in my pocket also that we'll go through. We're also going to talk about some practice. Alabama Auburn kicking off the week. They had a padded practice today.
I bet that was rough.
Yes. So,
I've never been to a college practice. I mean, do they take each other to the ground?
No. Because I watched.
Never.
I watched stuff about that. They, what I was told today by Alabama sports writers.
Mm-hmm.
In a scrimmage now they will, the 9th.
Right. But they butt up now. They got butt up pretty hard, right?
But like today, the pads are on, but it's, they're not going to run through to the ground.
Right.
They're going to hit them and they're not going to drive their shoulder into them
and just pick them up. Yeah, pile drive them.
Right. Especially the quarterback. You may just push him, like tag him with your hands or shove him if you get around to sack him,
Well, let me ask you a question. 30 years ago, did they?
I bet they did.
I don't know. 40. Let's go back to the 80s. Things changed in
Saban
the 90s.
may have did 20, 15 years ago when he kind of was getting in. I bet they did.
I actually read that the other day, that's when college football really changed, was in the 90s. With a lot of passing teams.
Right. Hey, guys, one other thing here, if you'd like to, if you're on Facebook, you can hit the little star. It's right here down at the bottom of the screen. It says send stars. You just hit that. You can pick 99 stars. It's $1. It's not a big deal. And if you watch us on YouTube, we appreciate you coming by. Show's growing like crazy over there. Just like the video. Just hit the thumbs up on it. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you want to know when we're coming on, you can hit the notification bell, let you know when we go live. And we appreciate that too. Mr. Jeff, what's going on? What's Jeff saying here? During the season, you can always expect some surprises from no quarterback or running back. My candidates for quarterback is Kyle McCord. Yeah, we had him too, but
we just found out some bad news.
Well, I read about him the other day. He got drafted by the Jets. You remember him being drafted?
I did not. I thought he was back. I was as shocked as you was, Jeff, because I was fixing to talk about him being the leading candidate.
I had him as I'll just in my head, I just wrote down names and then I'll go back and think, I need to look these guys up.
That was smart.
Because I have been busted on one. I was like, golly, is he gone? Did he actually? Because we're not.
Well, I just didn't hear a lot of news about McCord.
Well, I don't know anybody that's actually a Syracuse fan either. So
No, I don't. That would be a good challenge. Is there a Syracuse fan in this county?
Speak up. Tell us about Syracuse, because we're actually going to talk about Illinois, and we're going to talk about the sleeper team, maybe Indiana. Are they going to be better? Nebraska's been on the news today talking about their schedule. We're going to break into them too. So let's just jump right in here and share before you can. Jump in and hang on.
All right.
I want 1 and 2, 1 and 3. And get the jug out.
Houston Christian.
Lamar Community College will be facing off against Nebraska game 1.
Oh, Cornhuskers.
I guess let's do the Heisman talk.
Yeah, let's talk about something.
We'll put some of these names out here.
You can say
hit the comment section. We can agree on most of them or not. But most of it's way early. It's August.
Right.
Some of these guys might get hurt, week 1 or week 4. Now Love is definitely one. Notre Dame. He's probably him and Singleton at Penn State. Those guys are probably going to be right on the top.
They're
of the list.
Running back. They'll be the running back candidates.
Yeah.
Which a running back has not won it since Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
we've had wide receivers and
have they? I don't.
they had
Yeah, Devontae. I'm getting to where I don't even know who won
Smith
the Heisman
and
anymore.
Travis Hunter just won it. And he's a
Well,
wide
I think he
receiver.
won it because he played both ways.
Yeah. So those are some guys, some names, probably real easy ones. Now, wide receiver wise, this isn't easy too. I mean, if I said wide receiver Heisman thoughts, you would say,
I'd say Jeremiah Smith or
Yeah.
Ryan Williams. You know,
yeah, easy.
But-
those are the that's low hanging fruit. You don't even got to reach up to get that one. You just pick that. Right
but
off.
people don't know this.
But I got two others
All right,
for you too.
2 wide receivers.
Yeah, the Harris kids. He chose still to be at Ole Miss, and then the tight end, the Warren guy at Penn State. Is he still there?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I looked it up, and I'll look
because
again.
he would have gone in the first round.
I know, and I looked.
Tyler Warren and Trey Harris came back to Ole Miss.
Yeah, I looked them up and just type in NFL and.
See, the thing about this is, and I know somebody's going, why are y'all struggling with this? This changes daily.
Yeah. He's at the Colts.
Okay, he did go. Okay.
Is it? Hang on. Yeah, Colts. Okay.
He's good.
Yeah. But those are so that's why you got to look these guys up. He would definitely be on the list because he had 1,200 yards last year.
Yeah, he was their main man.
And then
he was kind of like a Brock Bowers type.
Who's the kid at Ole Miss?
Trey Harris. Well, we know for a fact Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams is coming back.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm not a NFL draft and combine.
Yeah, he went to the Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay.
Oh wow, they were good. They beat the crap out of them. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they had a preseason. Any of y'all
they've
catch
already
that?
had a preseason game?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
Uh-uh.
I watched highlights of it the other day. I think I put it on the page.
Oh, Herbert's their quarterback.
They beat the Lions bad. They were picking his passes. The Chargers look.
Who, Goff? They were picking Goff's passes?
They look good, man.
I hope they have a good year.
Harbaugh's.
Yeah, I mean, I like them.
He's a cheat. But he just got caught doing what everybody else does. They were sign stealing. It was so deep in their sign stealing that they were paying guys to go to Tennessee and South Carolina games to tip them off, so that though Tennessee wouldn't get in.
Really?
That year. They were giving the other team, who they was playing. So the easy picks are Smith, Ryan Williams, Singleton, Allen, and of course the Nussmeier's the easy one. Quarterbacks, him and Klubnik.
Yeah, Klubnik. The one I was going to mention was, and we're just talking both theirs. I think Drew Aller from Penn State is going to be in the mix because they're going to be ranked very high.
Yeah,
and he's probably been one of the better quarterbacks for them in a while.
Well, he had a lot of rushing and passing, didn't he?
Yes, he can run the ball too. Yeah,
I remember looking through
300
stats for like leading rushers last year. You can just pull it up and start looking at leading rushers.
I think they're going to get behind. Penn State's going to start out pretty good, I'd say.
And their schedules.
I mean, there's some bumps in there, but they're probably going to start out 4-5-0. I wouldn't be surprised if Aller's right up there because they start talking about it quick.
Yeah, Penn State and Ohio State. Oregon they've got to start challenging for the Big Ten.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the talk. The duck talk, I'm tired of the talk.
Now, they may be pretty good. What about their guy, Dante Moore?
Well, see, I talked about him. I did a whole spot on him, remember, like a year ago.
Yes. He didn't have a good year.
No. They come to UCLA, played for Kelly, which Kelly left and went to Ohio State, and he's now at the Raiders.
Where was Moore playing last year?
He wound up going to Oregon.
Okay, and he just didn't play much.
Right. So
I didn't know if he played some. These guys can play 3 places.
Well, because of Gabriel played,
Right. Well, I mean, me and Matt's watching a game a few years ago, and Rice is playing. I don't know why we were watching Rice. That was the best game of the day.
Yeah.
And JT Daniels throws a touchdown.
I didn't even know he's on the team.
I'm like, what?
I looked it up on my phone. I was like, yeah, he's quarterback there.
So
some of these guys these are kind of low hanging fruits, but here's some other ones that are maybe okay picks. Sellers, he's going to get some talk.
Sellers, he needs to.
He's going to, and then of course Lagway, if he can stay healthy at Florida, guys, I'm telling you, Florida's schedule is hard, but they should be able to get to 7 or 8 wins this year.
I think they will. And the one I was going to add to it was Avery Johnson from K-State.
Yeah, I've seen somebody talking about him.
His stats aren't any better than anybody else's, but the media really likes this guy. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying his stats are no better than Allers or Nussmeyer's or Sellers.
They're not bad.
But he gets a lot of love. I think he'll be in the hunt too.
Well, when I was looking at rushing leaders and passing leaders, and you can just go through there and start clicking on them.
Yeah.
Tell you what was surprising, guys. Just go through there sometime when you ain't doing nothing, maybe later on this season. The top 5 or 10 are from Buffalo, New Mexico State.
Really?
No, there's no
power
guys.
5.
I'm telling you, I didn't see any power 4 or 5 teams.
Power 4 now, yeah. Power 4.
In any, I mean
they're never the leaders.
I mean, maybe not even the top 10. There was guys receiving leaders from Jacksonville State was higher on the list than some of these other guys.
Yeah.
Serious business. Now Smith was up there for receiving.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had a guy from JSU that was like they had like a 10th place guy and a 15th place guy from Jacksonville State.
Huh. Do you think that there's any chance for a running back to win it this year? I don't personally.
Yes.
You do.
And
it could be Singleton.
Notre Dame is going to get the love. Guys, do y'all think, is anybody here a Notre Dame fan? If you are, that's okay. I don't like Notre Dame. I don't hate Auburn. People think I do.
And actually, hate Notre Dame.
I'm not a fan at all. I took bullets. I put out that little video, of me catching bullets on Twitter.
Yeah.
I've been battling with dudes from Baylor. They really think
you told me that they were giving you a hard time.
They really think they're way better. Baylor people, this guy, he's on Twitter. He's called Arkansas Bear or something like. He lives in Arkansas. He pulls for Baylor. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And they want to their jokes are like, hey, he's a Jacksonville State alumni. Hey, what does that got to do with anything? I went to Jacksonville State.
Baylor's never. They've gotten a lot better.
And then it's like, well, your videos only get 1,000 views. Look at that. Oh, wow. And the dude's got like 60 followers on his page. I'm like, why? Look,
and this is because you just said that Auburn will beat Baylor.
I said they'll beat them by 2 touchdowns. I said there's no way
they may do it.
There's no athletic ability there's no way that Baylor's out athleting Auburn. They just can't. Now, if they do lose a game, that's on you, coach. And Freeze needs to.
Now, I haven't heard a lot about Baylor lately. I know they were okay last year and they're supposed to be okay this year. Or they're going to be favored by 1.5?
Yes.
Okay.
It flipped, and I don't know why it flipped. I don't know if it's because of Simmons being out.
Well, he's back, isn't he?
He's practicing, but he still got court. And if you jerk around a girl like that and he's allegedly choked a girl, then if that comes out, then that could be trouble. So I don't know. I don't know why. Why? And Vegas knows. Why did they flip to?
This social media arguing's just gotten out of hand. You can't even say that. If I'm a handicapper, I'm going to pick Auburn over Baylor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they just got better athletes.
Does that make me stupid? For real?
To them, like you either agree with me or you're dumb. And then I don't agree with you. And then I run out of bullets because I don't have ready any facts because I can't back up anything that I'm saying besides to give you a picture that my quarterback throwed for 3,000 yards or so, and he's better than Jackson Arnold. I'm like, okay, well, but he's not going to have time to throw the ball because he ain't seen no defense. Auburn's going to throw at him.
Auburn's got a good defensive line.
Falk and Autry and them, they're going to be good.
Well, now I hope Auburn beats them bad.
They should. They got to.
Well, I was for Auburn. I'm not going to be for Baylor.
Yeah,
I'm
not either. Actually, we got to step up. Conference is getting crappy. We got to turn. We've lost 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
we've lost 2.
Yeah.
It's time to turn it back on. Let's go, Kirby. Let's go, DeBoer. Bama and Georgia, y'all are the flag carriers for the conference. Let's go.
They've won a bunch before that, but 2 years in a row. I didn't even think about that.
I got one last name for Heisman pick, and y'all can laugh, and I just put it on here because I don't know. He's a hot young quarterback.
Uh-huh.
He did throw some picks last year, quite a bit, and he kind of got in trouble in a lot of situations, and I don't know. He tries too hard, and I think
he throws for a bunch of yards.
He did throw a lot of yards, but I think personally because I don't like the offensive coordinator. If Burge was on here, he would be laughing already. Bobo. I mean, can Beck succeed better in the Miami offense? Will he be?
Can.
Will he be on a Heisman list? I mean, I'm not saying he's going to win it. These are just names of.
Is there a possibility? Well, I mean, look, it happened with Nix. I mean, Auburn fans, I don't know if they ever hated Nix, but I'm sure they did when he transferred.
Man, when he was.
And dude, at Oregon, he goes to Oregon.
Bo
Picks, and he threw 7 at Auburn. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but I saw a guy making, and it was funny, but he made a post, and he said, Bo Nix just threw an under interception when I went over the bridge in Leesburg. And I'm sitting there, and I said, I don't remember Bo Nix ever throwing. He threw 7 in his career at Auburn.
Yeah. Well, the offense just didn't suit him very well. Their line wasn't good. Auburn's had trouble getting offense.
They didn't lose a game after he got hurt that year. Not a game.
Yeah.
They didn't win a game.
So Beck, he's on my.
I think Beck can be in there. He can sling it now.
Because it's going to be different. Now we can't drown him because it'd be like drowning, like you said, Nix when he went to Oregon. Well, he was terrible at all. Well, but it's a different offense. This is different. Offense.
I got one more.
Who's got?
And I know people are going to go, huh? It's Illinois' quarterback, Luke Altermeyer.
Well,
they went 10-3. I don't think he'll win it. I'm just saying his name could get mentioned. Do you think Nico has a chance to get mentioned at UCLA? Or you think he's done?
Well, here's the problem with that. Let me put this up on the. Here's the problem with that. I mean, I couldn't tell. What in the heck? I couldn't tell you no. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about Alterman. We're looking at their schedule here on the screen. Illinois.
I just read about him last night. I'd heard about him before.
Well, they had a good season last year.
They did.
We can look at what they did last year. They went 10-3, 6-3 in the Big Ten. They did lose to Penn State closely. I remember that game. It was a good game. Now Oregon blowed them out bad, and Minnesota I think was pretty much the headline of the game. Then they beat South Carolina down there in Orlando.
It was a good game. Sellers did not have a good game.
No, they didn't want to be there.
He was running for his life.
And people can say, "Well, it's a bowl game, and the SEC blew it." I'm telling you, they did not want to be there. They wanted to be in the playoffs.
I think, and a lot of people thought South Carolina should have been in those playoffs.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
And I know they did. Hey, and I don't blame them, but that's how people are. I watched something on TV last night where Auburn says the year that Miami beat Nebraska and won it. Would you check and see how Miami did in '83?
Probably good, probably.
Well, they won the national championship, but those Auburn players to this day said we should have won that national championship.
Well, but back then they would.
But I don't think Miami lost the game.
Back then they would do stuff by how was you the year before too? Did you lose? That's why Auburn didn't get to play for it that one year because they had lost to USC in the opener the year before. Or something.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah. Or Nebraska, wasn't it Nebraska?
And they shouldn't do that. I would like to see Auburn, get a shot that year. But we're talking about Dean's, dark horse pick here I mean, I don't know. There's always one that nobody talks about that just gets away from us. I had the guy from Oklahoma State last year, the running back.
The running back who was supposed to do very well.
Well, he got in trouble. He had a DUI or something?
Know, he just had a tough year.
Something silly, and that was in there.
They've had so many good. Golly Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon.
He just had a tough. I mean, he ended up rushing for 800 or 900 yards, but
we were expecting,
that's not
1,100 yard season.
They just had a tough year.
Yeah,
Oklahoma State did.
Illinois is here. They got Western Illinois, Duke, Western Michigan. Their first 3 are at home, which they should win all those games.
I think they got a good shot at being 4-0.
Yeah, they're going to be at Indiana, and we'll talk about them in a minute too if you want to. They got USC for homecoming. We have no clue about USC. They've got a lot of new guys coming in this coming year.
At Purdue, that's a loss.
Well, as long as you're not number one. Now, they got Ohio State, and that's probably not going to work out well for them. Then they're off. Then they got Washington and then Rutgers. They should win those 2 middle games. They're off again. And start November, the 15th, to get close to Thanksgiving, Illinois will have Maryland, at Wisconsin, and then Northwestern.
Well, we're obviously talking about our sleepers for the Heisman and teams, and Illinois is going to be my sleeper team. I think I think there's an off chance. Are they taking 12 again this year? When does it go to 16?
The next year.
I would say Illinois would get in the playoff if there was a 16 team.
Well, I mean, if they're not going to be 12-0, so this will be
No, but I got 16 starters back, and they went 10-3,
11-1,
and Brent Belima's their coach.
They're 11-1, and then
I think they'll go 9-3 or 10-2.
11-1
You think they'll go 11-1?
Well, I mean, who's on there?
Well, it's not terrible.
Who's going to beat them?
Okay,
Maryland?
Again. I don't think Maryland will beat them.
Win. That okay? Let's say they're at Indiana. We'll just say that's a loss.
Okay,
they should be able to beat USC.
Let's say they lose one of those, so we'll go with Indiana. I think they go 10-2, 9-3 at worst. You got to watch that. You got to watch that Wisconsin, but I don't know how great. I've not heard much about Wisconsin.
You got a good coach.
They do. Not the easiest place to recruit.
So
not known for its beaches.
We could no.
All the girls. There's 3 women that work at the Quick Mart. They're all from Wisconsin. I don't think they miss it.
So that's you could see Illinois there. They could go 10-2, and the quarterback is maybe. Look, if they sneak around and beat Indiana up there, because all this
brag, they'll be 4-0 then.
This crap about Indiana. Let's look at their conference schedule here. Illinois is week 4. That's the one we're talking about.
Okay, I think they lose that game.
You think who loses it?
I think Illinois beats Indiana.
Okay.
I think Illinois is absolutely for real.
They could be 11-1 then. I mean, who are they going to slip? They're going to lose to Indiana now. They're going to lose to Oregon and probably Penn State.
Penn State, Illinois. I think Indiana loses 4 at least, don't you?
Yeah. I don't think they're going. So that was a question in the start out here. We was going to talk about. We was going to talk about Indiana.
Yeah,
their failure.
I don't think they'll get in that playoff this year.
Are they going to be better or worse? So
I guess that's what my question is. Is there a chance Illinois is this year's Indiana?
Roundtable topic there is. Yeah.
10-3 with 16 starters.
Illinois will be this year's Indiana, because if they win 10 or 11 games, and we look at their schedule, we don't like Indiana to be any better.
No.
So we're going to say better or worse. We're going to go with worse.
I'll give him credit. If he goes 11-1 this year, he really is good. I'm talking about Signetti.
Yeah. No, he's not. If they're not beating Oregon or Penn State, they're going to have to beat both of them teams.
Yeah.
There ain't no way. They don't have the guys to play with those teams. They already proved that. They don't have the dogs to.
No, they don't.
They don't.
And they played hard too, but it just didn't. Well, who beat them in the regular season? Ohio State hammered them, didn't they?
Yeah, bad.
And then who beat them in the playoff? I know it wasn't Ohio State. I can't remember. Again, but they got drilled, didn't it?
Was it
Tennessee? No, Tennessee got beat by Ohio State.
When Notre Dame, was that their first game?
I think it. I'm wanting to say it was, man.
Because they played Georgia, and then they went to the title game.
Then they went to then Penn State.
Yeah.
Penn State. I think it was.
But
tell us if we're wrong, but I think it was Notre Dame, Indiana.
So good, better or worse for Indiana? I'm gonna say worse. That's your round table.
No way.
Round table.
I think Illinois is going to be one of the sleepers in the Big Ten.
In our Heisman hopeful list to qualify, we went through it. We laid it out. So to check it all in, here's a positive list: Sellers and Lagway, outliers. The guy at Illinois.
Yeah. Luke, yes.
Luke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just.
Yeah, I mean, and then I got an outlier too. I'll say
Luke
Beck.
Altmaier. Yeah. Then Aller, right?
I'll say Beck may be an outlier.
I would think
as well as the guy from Illinois.
Yeah.
He may be an outlier. And the easy ones are Nussmeier and Klubnik. Everybody's going to have them. All they got to do is show up to games and don't blow a game.
I think Klubnik early on will be
I think they could be.
They're very focused on him.
Well, they're going to play each other game 1.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yes.
So
that's right.
That'll be a big check.
May be the battle for the Heisman.
It's a very good chance. And then Smith will be a good one. Then Love at Notre Dame. Those are easy pickings, man. Those guys are coming back. They have, if you rush for over 1,000 yards, have 17 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You're going to be
you
a
got
Heisman
to
hopeful
be.
for the next year.
Yeah. Do you think? And I don't agree with it. I saw it on the list, and I'm not getting on his case. I'm not. I promise. I'm already putting Arch Manning on there. I mean, come on.
I didn't even.
Ewers wasn't even on there, and we don't know if Manning's better than Ewers.
I didn't even think about it. The guys Heisman hopeful list. I didn't even put him on the picture. The thumbnail, I just had, I had Love and Singleton and Smith.
I agree with Sellers, Lagway, and
those are the
Nussmeier.
3 easy guys. And I didn't put Nuss or Klubnik on the thumbnail picture because they're just too easy. I mean, they're going to play game 1.
Oh yeah, I know.
So we're going to find out.
One of them's going to be out of it.
Well, they better not lose
Game 1. And now let me tell you something. LSU can beat Clemson.
Yeah. But
And Clemson can beat LSU.
because we went through them, and if y'all go catch that show,
Yeah.
you did LSU.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not going to be bad.
Who's is it the Wingo kid or the Meeks guy linebacker? He's like, he was one of the
Weeks,
better.
yes, he's all SEC first team preseason.
All-American. So
Whit Weeks.
if you think that they grow on trees down there at LSU,
They do.
They just walk by like picking grapes and pick freaking 6'9", 305-pound linemen.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. This guy he's talking about, Whit Weeks, he made first team outside linebacker over Lawson, who we think's fantastic.
Yeah.
Or inside line, whatever, linebacker.
He was on our All-SEC team, and Lawson wouldn't.
No.
They didn't. Some of the pros, we're not
And
pros.
Lawson's fantastic.
Yeah, how do you not have him on your list?
I don't understand that. I guess there's too many linebackers. But
but I think he's as good or better than the boy at Georgia.
C.J. Allen.
Yeah.
Is it Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like him too, but I don't think there's that much discrepancy.
The only standout
I think
I think the guy from Texas is just hands and feet above everybody.
He is.
I mean, that's what they say.
He is.
Do
good.
you think so?
Yeah, I've watched him. He's good. You watch him play.
He's like a Ray Lewis type.
Yes. Yeah, he's got a nose to the ball like Luke Welch. I mean, he's.
Well, they made 113 tackles.
I mean, you can
That's
tell
a lot of tackles.
the way guys move to the ball and how they pursue. And I like watching. I brought Luke's name up because he's Luke's one of the best pursuers of the ball because I had him when he was little.
Yeah, he made 300 tackles. That may be lowballing. He may have had more. I hate to put on there that he made 300 tackles and somebody get mad at me.
Well, we'll get off this one. I'll say this, and we'll move to some Bama practice or some stuff. We'll talk about some other teams.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some other teams. Possible.
Is there ever going to be a chance the defensive guy wins the Heisman?
I don't think so. Not since Woodson. And, let's be real. Woodson got it. He was playing both sides of the ball and returning punts. That's why he probably won it.
They try to get Travis Hunter to.
I believe if a defensive guy does, it's going to be some guy that's got a ridiculous amount of interceptions or a linebacker that's just making 18 tackles a game like Bosworth or something.
Who was the guy?
They were talking about Bosworth that year.
Who was the guy at UCLA that I loved so much?
Talking about Miles
Jack.
Yeah.
God, I was voting for him for Heisman. Are you kidding me? Somebody go watch Miles Jack play.
He was good. He's already retired.
Nobody talked about it. I may have been – we were the only anybody that talked about him. I was like, somebody get him on the Heisman. At least invite him to New York. He was great.
He played both ways.
Man, that guy tackle, run, catch, throw, kick. I mean –
started for the Jaguars and the Steelers.
Dang, man.
And then he just up and retired, which is probably –
he made his money.
The way – I got a good story about Miles Jack. There's a guy – obviously we know who Miles Jack is. And there's an all-pro safety for the Arizona Cardinals. Miles Jack and him were the running backs on a high school football team in the state of – now, I don't know where that wouldn't mean nothing if it was Florida.
Seemed like he would be out there.
Washington.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew he was from out there. I didn't know where.
So you think they won the state championship?
Did they?
Oh, yeah, they won it.
They like Maplesville over here. Have you seen that running back at Maplesville? I had that video.
They got another one.
The kid, the tall one, he's like 6'3", he's dunking the ball. He's like 16. I think he's a junior maybe.
Well, the Maplesville's had some.
They're going to be dangerous.
Kids play a lot,
Small town football, Alabama.
That is definitely small town.
If you like rural, buddy of mine talked to the gym this morning. They went to Panama for a trip.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we come back through, and he said, we had to go to a store, and we couldn't find one, and the GPS pointed us over this direction. So he said, we went up in a little town called Elba. He said, oh, my God.
Oh, it's small.
He said, we went by their football field. He said, there's nothing. There's no light. There's like a stop sign.
Yeah.
It's like a raccoon or a possum walked by. He said, it's incredibly country.
Yeah.
Which where Alvin Henderson, shout out Auburn, he's at,
and you'll have guys come out of them places that play pro ball.
Yeah, and you want to tell a story of Rashad Johnson, come out of up here at Sullivan over there, the guy that worked for me.
And Sullivan's very small.
He worked there. He worked at the pallet shop. Rashad's daddy's name's Randy. Big, huge man. They call him Big Randy. Mm-hmm. And I said, how big? And this guy that worked for me worked there at the pallet shop. He grew up in that area. And he's like, oh, they ain't, like 500 people in the whole place.
Yeah, Sullivan's not a big place.
No. And Rashad Johnson. So you never know. So some of these small town guys, we got Heisman hopefuls on the list. Nuss and Klubnik are too easy to pick. Love may get ready to get in there. Singleton come back and play another year. Why not?
I like Sellers too.
But Sellers and Lagway, these guys get hot, man. They get on a roll. But I put back on there, and then the
mine was the
Alter
guy. My way
for Illinois
big time
QB.
Sleepers Illinois quarterback.
Yeah,
Luke Alterman.
Alter. And that's what other team we got. Who else is going to be hot to trot?
Well, I'll tell you, I'll stick with the Big Ten before I go over to the Pac-12. I think Nebraska's going to be good. And one of the reasons I think Nebraska's going to be good is because they've got a bunch of starters back. They've got a good quarterback. Rayola's a good quarterback, but their schedule is favorable. Pull up Nebraska's schedule there. I just don't think it's that bad. And yes, they play it. Now, again, I'm not talking about them winning it.
Oh my God,
Nebraska's going to win it all.
I don't know what that was.
I'm not saying that, but I think they can have a good team and possibly maybe get considered for a playoff.
You think they can make a playoff?
No, not on their outright. They may get an at-large bid. If it was, never mind, we're not to the 16. I keep thinking we're going to 16. No, I do not think they'll make the playoff.
Now, they're going to open with Cincinnati.
Yes, I think they'll win.
Now, they went 7-6 last year. They lost to Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to Indiana, Ohio State, UCLA, and USC.
Indiana bad.
Yeah, they hung some points on them last year. I remember watching that game. They just kind of they quit.
They did.
Nebraska just laid down. Coach Rule, I've heard some other people talk about him. So they're going to open at home with Cincinnati. Then they got Akron, and then that
Houston Christian,
the Wolfpack.
They're going to win that. That's not even that's a Division I AA. I think they got a good chance to be 4-0 when they play Michigan at home.
They're going to beat Michigan. It's at 3:30.
That'd be a big game. I think they will.
Okay.
I think he's turning the corner there.
Michigan State, Maryland, Minnesota.
I think they lose that one. Minnesota's an upset machine.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to beat you.
Yeah.
I think they may lose one of those.
USC.
They can win both of those, Matt. Do you not agree?
I just don't know nothing about USC. Ain't nobody talking about them.
I think they may lose that Penn State. Now with just a thorn in their side. I think they go 9-3. And if they go 10-2, okay, let's just, for argument's sake.
Well, Michigan is going to be a mess. They got a bunch of crap going on up here.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of stuff going on. There's rumors they may have to forfeit the national championship. I've heard people say that. It's so bad. What the stuff they've been, they're finding out more.
That bad?
Yeah. And the poor coach, Moore, they're going to drown him on this. Why do you think Harbaugh run?
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, let me ask you a question. Nebraska goes 10-2 and loses to Penn State and Minnesota or something. You consider them for that? The only thing is, how many high-quality wins are Nebraska getting if they do win?
Yeah, you don't see many of these teams. Penn State to be ranked. USC may get ranked. Michigan that early in the year may be ranked.
Might. Yeah, they'll probably be ranked.
Maybe they'll be 3-0, I guess. So,
yeah.
how far is Nebraska, going to be? So if we're going back and looking at their record, then later on, you get down here at Penn State game.
Can they be 10-0 going to Penn State? I mean, it's far out there, but is it possible?
God, they've played so bad in the past few years.
They say it's done. It's over.
Well, but they're kind of in that boat with Auburn to me, sort of, in the past few years.
Having a hard time getting out
of it.
They
can't you can see them trying to – the truck just keeps jumping out of four-wheel drive.
Well, how many games has Nebraska barely lost?
That's always the case.
And it got to the point to where if the other team had the ball –
they're
with 2 minutes left, they're just going to win the ball game.
Yeah, Nebraska's not winning.
Auburn's actually closed out more ball games than Nebraska has here lately.
Yeah.
I mean, what they say, that Frost lost 20 ball games by a touchdown or less when he was there? He got fired over that mess.
Well, he was drinking on the field, too.
Well,
that may have done it.
Yeah.
Probably smelled like Jim Beam, that George Dickel.
Oh, man, they said he was playing golf all the time, showing up late to practice. He just lost.
Well,
which he's turned his life around now, and he's back focused.
Yeah. And some of that, too, we need to also remember.
That's a lot of pressure on those guys.
We also need to remember that how much is the boosters controlling things?
Well, we don't know. I mean,
because that's the problem at Auburn. So was that the problem at Nebraska? So we got the schedules up on the screen here, guys.
I just don't.
9-3 is not a crazy idea.
No,
it can't. I mean, you got to assume they can beat Minnesota, Maryland, Northwestern. Not less Nico. So. What if Nico goes nuts and? Now their offense was like 110th in the nation last year.
Yeah, I think Nico just wanted to go back home, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is Michigan State supposed to be better?
I hadn't heard anything.
I've not heard one thing about Michigan. And heck, when me and you first started hanging out and stuff, they were one of the best teams in the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were playing good.
Michigan State was.
Yeah, they were beating. They beat Penn State. You remember that game?
Yeah, I remember one year they finished third.
They recovered a punt or something.
Oh, yeah. Beat Michigan.
Yeah.
Blocked the punt on the last play of the game.
So, Nebraska,
it's possible. You agree that it's a possible sleeper?
They could be able to win. They got as good a chance as Auburn to win eight or nine games.
Yes. Nebraska, Illinois. I got one more, but we can talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, who?
My last sleeper, I got 3. I named 4, but I've taken one of them off. I'm not so sure about that. Benton mentioned it last week, and I got to looking and reading about them, and they're definitely – they may end up in this playoff, which they were last year.
Uh-huh.
Arizona State, they got 17 starters back, and they nearly beat Texas in the playoff.
Yeah. Now, you remember, I've said this a couple of times.
I did, but they don't have Scatterboo.
No, he's at the
Giants, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I like them because
I think they're good.
Last year, I didn't. People say whatever. I never griped about them. And Dane will back me up.
No, not them. You did not.
Now Indiana, that was crap.
You wasn't crazy about Clemson being in it.
Well, they were so bad. I know they won their conference.
I never remember you saying much about Arizona State.
I thought they were pretty good, man. I liked their team. I like Scatterboo. Now I give people a hard time because he was a cocky little a-hole. I didn't kind of like how he acted. And I'm just old, and people that are younger don't understand. I don't like that, throwing the ball up in the stand and spinning on the ground. I'm just not my – and listen, don't tell me about it because I grew up watching the Hurricanes dance. I've seen Michael Irvin, those guys dance when I was young. If you don't want them dancing, don't let them score. I get all that.
Oh, yeah.
That's just not my thing. So, anyway, Arizona State.
Wyoming has played the spoiler before, but I don't think they will this year.
No, that's not their year.
I don't think it's Mississippi State
yet. Is there a chance?
Talked to one of their fans yesterday, and this is what he told me. It's Molly's brother, and he keeps up with them. Said their receiving core is fantastic.
Mississippi State?
Yes. But the question is there a quarterback that can
10:30
get it to him?
At 10:30? Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess it'd have to be.
That's late. What are we doing?
I think they win that.
Well, I'll never get to see it. Probably.
No. Heck, we'll be going to work next morning.
I'll be past. Well, it'll be on Saturday night, but I'll still probably be out. Now that Bobcats, that's a loss.
Oh yeah,
you're not beating the Bobcats, boys. Go ahead and get over it.
I didn't see that.
God dang it, that'll put them out right there.
Well, I tell you what, that fourth one definitely could be a loss, and you know it's the truth. Texas Tech's a spoiler too.
Because it's there, I'll go along with you.
Hey, they're supposed to be good.
Yeah, there's been a few people on a locked on, like out west. I've heard a little bit. Kansas, I ain't heard much about them this year.
Anything about? I have Kansas State.
Yeah,
but not Kansas.
And Utah,
I've not heard much. I just know that guy does a good job.
Yeah, he's been there forever. I'm gonna see if they can beat Cincinnati.
I think they're just going to have now they could lose some of these last couple. I'll tell you who is going to get Kansas State. I mean, who's going to get Arizona State? Yes.
I read your mind, didn't I?
BYU, man.
They're going to be pretty good this year.
And Kansas State may get. I think Arizona State goes 9-3 or 10-2, but they can still win that conference. No, they'll lose 3 conference games there, won't they?
Yeah.
No, they won't win it then.
Well, 9-3.
Can they go 11-1?
Oh, they're not winning that one. Well, that was last year. See,
yeah,
this is last year's score, and they won these games last year. They had a good team.
You don't think they'll win the conference championship?
But this ain't the same. These teams are not the same. People give me that a lot. Well, last year, so and so beat. And I was like, yeah, but that's not the same team anymore. Right.
Okay, well, Arizona State, would you agree that their schedule's a little tougher than Illinois'? Maybe. I ain't a huge Big Ten fan as far as their schedule. I just not heard a lot about their teams. Yes, I know Penn State and Ohio State's great.
Dang, bro. I have no idea where that come from. This year's schedule, we were looking back at last year's schedule and trying to predict.
Northern Arizona.
They're going to go to Mississippi State. They're the worst team in the conference.
I think they're 3-0, 4. Yeah. I think Texas Tech can beat them. I think Iowa State can beat them. But the rest of them, guys, I'm telling you.
Look, hey, let me tell you right here.
I think they go 10-2.
But let me circle this one for you. I just got a feeling about this.
West Virginia.
Just be careful, because look what it's on too. It's off week, homecoming, goofing off, grabbing butt. You just got killed by Iowa State probably the week before your bye week. So you come in a little depressed, and Arizona State's not a culturally strong type program like a Bama or Georgia that can just kind of usually rebound and bounce back. No, Rich Rod may show up out there.
Yeah, I forgot about him being their coach. He'll make a difference there. I think they can go 10-2.
By that time of the year.
That allergies, that rain, isn't it?
Oh, man, I don't know.
All right, here's my question. Can Arizona State,
can they win 10 games?
Can they win 11?
No way.
So.
I just don't think so.
17 starters back, but they did lose their best player.
That Texas Tech game, I mean, it's at home. Now that at Iowa State, they're going to be good this year too.
They're going to be very good. Watch out for them. That's another one. Iowa.
Yeah, they may be that team like SMU. They I'm telling you, don't laugh, but they could mess around and get in the dang Big Ten playoff.
Oh yes, definitely. Iowa State. Well, I think the teams we're talking about, which is we've mentioned Kansas State, we ain't broke it down. Nebraska. We don't think Indiana has a chance. I don't know I think Illinois has a chance to get in this playoff.
Illinois, Arizona State, and Iowa State. Those are 3 teams we just told you, and then you're going to have to put in a team that don't have a conference game.
And I think LSU is going to be pretty good. Now, as far as the ACC goes, I think it's Clemson, Miami.
What up, Zach?
You think anybody else is good in that one?
Zach hit us with the
I don't know about USC.
best sports outlet. Zach hit us with $2, 200 stars over there. Thank you,
All right,
Zach.
buddy.
Thank you, Zach.
I remember when that
He likes Arizona State to be 11-1.
11-1. Hey, that's what my question was. 9-3 at worst. Barring injury.
So who beats them? I mean, Zach, who you think Iowa State's their
I think
only
Iowa
loss?
State gets them.
And are they gonna get past Texas Tech? They might.
Texas Tech's tough.
But it's at home.
Utah might get them. I've not heard anything about Utah.
I don't know. Surely,
see, the only thing about these mid-level teams is they can beat up on each other, man. Heck, they may hammer Iowa State and TCU beat them.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
What?
BYU's quarterback transferred. He's at Tulane.
But they're still supposed to be pretty good. They have them in a lot of top 25 preseason, them and Boise.
Yeah, Iowa State's going to be – they may be that sneaky
Iowa State's
SMU kind of team. They may – I'm just saying, they may fool around and –
I'm telling you, I think Illinois and Iowa State. Now, I think Nebraska and Arizona State can be good. But I think Illinois and Iowa State are going to be good.
Mm.
And now the SEC.
Look at that schedule.
I think LSU.
They ain't a loss on there hardly. Look.
Okay, who they start out with. See, that's a tough first game. Kansas State can beat them.
They may lose the open one. But, I mean –
they got Iowa. Arizona State. Yeah. Guys, I'm telling you. There's not a lot of games on there. And what me and Matt are both saying on these team schedules, there's not a lot of games on Nebraska, Illinois, Arizona State, Iowa State, where you just say, oh, that's an L. That's an absolute loss.
Yeah, you really can't do that.
They're kind of, it could go either way.
Look, this is the game you'd better highlight here. Podcast listeners, November the 1st, Iowa State will be hosting Arizona State.
That'll be. I never thought I'd say this, but we may have to get together and watch that.
Are you watching Alabama and Georgia?
No.
No.
What time is it?
I don't know yet.
God, that may be a bigger game than you think.
It'll be in Iowa, so it'll be on our time. So it'll probably be
Oh yeah, there.
It may be a 6 o'clock game then.
I mean,
who's Bama got that day? Third
it.
Saturday, so it's not.
That'd be
not Tennessee. That's the first. That'd be the first Saturday of November. So that may be like a LSU game.
Oh no, we won't watch them. Okay, never mind.
But we will definitely flip back and forth to it,
guys. We're just saying, and we're not crazy, and y'all can call us crazy. That might be the game of the week.
Write that down, guys. You heard it here, right here. The Best Dang Sports Show going Locker Room Sports. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up if you're on Facebook. Follow along with Zach here, bro. 200 stars is $2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's $2? I mean, you just hit 200 stars. It's $2. We throw it in a pot, and when we get up to $100, it'll cash out on us, and we'll put some gas in Dean's car, and we'll ride around here and go to football games.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Go get us a can of Spam.
We've talked about good teams that might be ranked. We're just talking about teams that are going to have better years than people expect.
Yes.
We've not named one from the ACC yet. Is there anybody outside of Miami and Clemson in the ACC that's going to be real, real good?
Hang on, let me write this down. November the 1st. Put that on. Listen, that's why you need to subscribe to this channel. Look, and everybody don't talk about, this, because what those things that we could say, all the big shows get,
mm-hmm.
ESPN, Crane and Company, Uncle Lou, the big YouTube football pages, Josh Pate. Yeah, he will sometimes. He'll go into this and say, hey, here's a number 2 team in this conference. You may want to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the bigger ones, bigger than us, they're not, They're going to give you who's winning the Heisman? It's Klubnik.
Yeah.
Do you really think that? Or are you just saying
So
something?
I do not think he'll win it.
I don't either.
And I like him, yes.
I think that. Hell, I think Sellers may have just good. If he has a good year, he have just as good a chance. Or I like Love probably a running back. I think a running back's getting this year. But what I'm saying is, all these other channels are just going to tell you the easy ones. We're giving you real. This is football talk. This is how you sit around in a locker room, dudes hanging out talking football.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the name of the darn show.
Well, and the reason, and we'll just be honest, the reason we're thinking Iowa State and Arizona State, guys have got so many starters back.
But these teams are not just new on the scene. If you have a little bit of college football logic, you got to think that's not a real crazy pick. We're not picking to win the national championship.
No, just have a good year.
Or maybe not even make a playoff. One of these teams will not.
I think there'll be a week in there where Illinois, Iowa State, or Arizona State, where analysts talk about, can this team make the playoff? I think Indiana's done. I think they'll be okay, but I think their playoff days are over. I don't think we'll see much out of SMU this year. I think Houston's supposed to be good.
I don't know about.
See, I've read that Houston's supposed to.
But they're both in the Big 12. We're talking about Arizona State and Iowa State.
Yes.
Is that going to be the Big 12 championship game?
Well, we know how Kansas State is. They're always there. Always.
Okay, ACC.
I'm not, and you got Belichick up there, and somebody picked Georgia Tech to be a lot better than they're supposed to be.
Well, the easy pick for this is Clemson and Miami.
Right, obviously.
That's the easy pick. Clemson, Miami.
My God, look how many teams is in the thing. And I actually may laugh at this, but I read where Stanford had a ton of starters back. We're not real high on Stanford lately.
I'll never pick them for nothing. They pump out doctors and stuff. That's what they do. They need to do that.
And I think Syracuse will be good.
I did a whole video on Virginia Tech, and that video got like 1,500 views.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of views.
Well, they had 21 starters.
It was a good pick. I was not the only one thinking that. I thought it was a dark horse, and come to be, I had a lot of views on that one. A lot of people watched that spot. That's terrible.
Yeah.
They couldn't even get out of their own way. So who?
No, I thought they might have went 7-6.
These are the easy picks. Okay. Well, you can't pick Clemson or Miami. And Notre Dame, I don't know why they're so to be in here because they don't play football.
Another team that's going to be good in that conference. I think Syracuse will be good.
I've heard that. I think we talked about them a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We did. But we also thought McCord was back. But still, they've got a lot of production back.
But is SMU?
I hadn't heard much out of SMU. I've not heard much.
I know, man. Virginia Tech had a good spot with Belichick being the head coach. Should be improved this year. Is he? Are they? Has Georgia Tech still got Hayes King? That's a good question.
Yes, he's their quarterback. Well, no, I don't think he is their quarterback. But they got the best backup in the country. That boy from Prince Avenue had thrown for 15,000 yards.
I liked him. Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he's good. I think Hayes is gone.
Yeah, you got.
There it is. Philo. Oh, yeah, he's a stud.
Haynes King, Georgia Tech, follows Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Well, what's the problem then?
Well, is he going to be back?
Why did Haynes King's transfer to Georgia Tech? Okay. Georgia Tech official site, Haynes King.
Looks like he might be back. But either way, they're good because Philo's good.
Well, we don't know.
Hayes King, it looks like he is back. Now, guys, if you're wondering why we don't know this isn't the teams we cover.
It's not even our conference.
No.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I just don't care much for.
I mean, I don't. I like to see Georgia Tech do good.
Clemson ain't neither, but you know them. Yeah, but Clemson has won a national championship too. And since I've been
ranked number 8 in the country
in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So that's why I would know.
And Klubnik, I mean, they talk about it constantly. So Georgia Tech should be good. I think they could. I like that coach. I like their coach.
Are they the ones then?
I think it's them or
his 6th season at football, his 3rd year with Georgia Tech in 2025. He transferred to Georgia Tech from A&M. 22 season, been starting quarterback. Hayes King, Part of Georgia Tech's program is also considered leader of the team. He was voted as permanent team captain by his teammates. He also shown a lot of loyalty program, turning opportunities into transfer portal. King is known for his competitive nature, so strong running abilities in addition to his base skills.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Georgia Tech and Syracuse to be the sleepers in that conference. Now, I think Florida State's going to be better. I think Duke will be okay.
Now, some guy argued with me the other day about Louisville.
Saying they're going to be good?
Well, I picked them to lose a game. I forgot whose schedule. I was doing somebody's schedule, and they were playing Louisville, and I was like, He was like, oh, I don't know now. Better be careful, Louisville.
It's Louisville. What's the top 25?
It may have been when I was doing Clemson, and I was like, they're not beating Clemson. They got Pitt, Virginia. They're going to be at Miami October 17th.
I don't mean no disrespect to Louisville, but one of the best teams they've ever had. So obviously when Lamar was there, and they didn't nearly win it. They didn't nearly win the national championship. 1, 2, 3,
4.
I mean, they could have a good year.
6, 6. I'm just scouting through there. They win 7 games.
Yeah.
I
don't know a lot about their production. They wasn't on that list.
I don't think they'll win 8.
A bunch of starters back. I read something that said Georgia Tech might be good. Might be better than expected.
Well, ain't but one way to find out.
Kind of like Vandy was last year. Just kind of, Georgia Tech kind of come out of nowhere and did all right.
I hate when it gives me this because when you click on it, it usually takes you to you get an ad, and then, okay, there you go. Game 1, the Georgia Tech Ramblin' Wreck team will travel to Colorado.
Good matchup.
That's an L right there. That Rebel, the Webb running Bulldogs.
Oh, Gardner Webb, yeah, they're done.
Hey, look, man, their coach, he come from a line of Nick Saban, the young guy. He's out there now.
Yeah, and there's no way they can play with Gardner.
They're not beating the running Bulldogs.
Okay, are they going to be 2-0 going to Clemson? They need to be.
Did you pick up the sarcasm in our voice? I hope you did.
Yeah, don't go out here and tell that we picked Gardner Webb to win it all.
Well, they're fine. You don't know nothing.
Gardner Webb. I mean, they're not even D1.
Do they beat Colorado?
I think so.
Okay, Juju. They beat this one. They don't beat Clemson. They beat Temple.
I think they beat Wake Forest. Is that Wake Forest?
Yeah. I'm no hope in Virginia Tech, and it's at home.
I think one of them teams will get them. Maybe Syracuse. I think they go 9-3, 8-4. You got to watch Pitt. Pitt is a spoiler. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but one year when Clemson won it, Pitt beat them.
Look out, Bulldogs.
You're done.
Ramblin' Rex rolling into town.
And they should have beat them last year.
Hey, had them beat.
Had them beat.
They did.
I think they can go 9-3.
So,
I really do. I think they can go 9-3.
Let's say they lose to Syracuse, Georgia, and Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 losses. We got Georgia Tech going 9-3.
Possibly. I don't think they do any better than that. Do you?
No, it's not 9.5. It's definitely 8.5.
8.5. I would agree with that.
I don't think it's a 9.5.
No. 8.5. 8.5 is a good pick.
So we got a lot of teams going bowling. We're not totally crushing their hopes and dreams and their spirits down. So Georgia Tech fans, don't feel too bad. Do they improve from last year? This is the question. If you hadn't noticed yet, that's kind of been the theme of the day. Do they improve? We started doing this with Indiana. So does Georgia Tech improve? Yeah.
Yeah.
They went 8. They went 9. They wound up winning 7. They lost their bowl game, lost to Vanderbilt. Pava put it on them. They lost.
He did.
The Birmingham Bowl.
A couple
I want to go to the Birmingham Bowl. We can never.
No, it's always so dang cold. You got to wear you got to kill an animal out here and put on a fur. I mean, I went one year and the guy I with was caught pneumonia.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean,
I just can't deal with it no more.
It was miserable. We didn't even stay.
So we kind of got them. Oh yeah, let's do this. We got this before we get off here. We're gonna remove that one. We're gonna do this. We'll go to image. Dean, Coach Dean's gonna show up here. Blow the whistle.
I'm just going to tell my opinion on it.
This is basically it's Bama defense. Okay. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, we want to do this because I've had questions. Mm-hmm. Okay. Again, thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. Show 281. If you'd like to hit the stars over there on Facebook, shout out, throw us a little bit of love over there. Facebook, YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and at least hit the thumbs up and like. Podcast listeners, we love all you guys. We had a lot of listens last week. We're usually getting over 10 or 20 every show on Spotify.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of.
So we got a pretty good crowd over there too. So this is, I've had questions about this, and I'm a naturally an offensive line kind of coach guy, or maybe a little bit of defensive line, maybe just do drills and stuff. But as far as like breaking down secondary, I don't know. Dean has coached cornerbacks for years and years and knows more about it than I do, but he don't run this type of defense. Have you been around this type of defense?
I never have.
Okay, so this is –
I'm just going off.
He understands the basic schema, and I think most people watching get the general idea of what this is.
Well, I think what would happen.
So what is the positives? What is the goods from running this type of defense?
Well, I think you can run so many different things out of it. For one, like you can go man across the board with those five. You got 5 DBs. You can go zone. Or you can go a cover 4 where he's got deep.
The corner, you're talking about the right. And they can't see you pointing.
Oh,
so.
Yeah. Oh, you got cover 4 where the corners.
Now, if you're looking at the screen,
have deep on the side, and the other guy's got
talking about the corner far on the right.
Mm-hmm. He'd have deep. The safety would have deep middle.
So Huskies, if you got a team that's running like doubles, they're going to run 2 wideouts on each side. You know, how does that kind of play out then? Because I'm just trying to make up questions.
Well, you just got everybody accounted for. So if you've got twins, double twins.
Yeah. So this left corner and left rover is going to cover the 2, and then your Mike. Mm-hmm. Was that how they're going to play that, or is the Husky going to scoot up?
Probably the Husky would scoot up.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Okay, so you got, and then that one would be the free.
You free safety, bottom left there.
Okay, so you got 5 linemen, obviously. The quarterback, you got 1 back, and you got 4 wideouts. You got 5 people covering 4. One of those linebackers can check the
quarterback or tailback, or maybe off the wheel
for a swing route.
Yeah.
So you got 5 on 4, and this one's pretty. I mean, what would they do with him? He's obviously covering one of the receivers, and you got a free safety. It's pretty much just reading the quarterback.
Yeah.
And breaking wherever he throws. I think what makes it different is that rover is obviously you don't stick a 6 foot, 262-pound linebacker on him. You put an athlete stud on him.
Now, his pause right there.
And you can bring him off that corner too.
All right, hang on. Now, I didn't know he was going to say that. Mm-hmm. We hadn't rehearsed what he just said, have we?
No.
I sent him that picture and said, hey, we'll talk about this tonight. What do you kind of know about it? And I didn't know you was going to say that, but what you're saying, now I can get into, it's not a whole nother topic, but it is a point of emphasis with a recruit. Mm-hmm. Talking about Tank Jones that played at St. Episcopal down in Mobile. A lot of Alabama fans, and of course Auburn fans are going to dig on Bama fans if Bama don't get what they want. Well, they missed on that one. There's another one that got out of state, and he offered. Well, actually, Auburn was supposed to. Y'all were also in this state too. Y'all missed on him too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People said, well, and I got some real conversation. So what you just said with that last part you said was, well, he's not going to play down there in that spot. This guy, this rover, they're not going to have a huge guy to play rover.
No, he's going to be a stud athlete.
Yes. So the guy that's going to play bandit can be bigger. Mm-hmm. Well, here's what some people don't know.
You're bringing him off the edge.
Tank that did not come to Bama, that went to Oregon, wanted to play standing up. But because of his weight and the positions already taken by players at Bama, like Overton and some of those guys that are bigger, And some of these guys like Keeley has gained weight to play with his hand down. The reason Tank didn't come, guys, is because he wanted to play in a certain spot, and his weight and where he was. Bama, Coach Womack, that knows more about me and Dean know about defense.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a millionaire. He works at Bama. I mean, we appreciate y'all.
Oh, he is a millionaire. I think he's good.
I do too. I don't have a problem with it. He got him. The Vanderbilt game got away from him. They wasn't ready.
You can't go by me. I like the other guy. A lot of people didn't like Gold.
Oh, Gold, I did not like him.
Yeah. Well, I just thought his defense improved.
His third down defense was terrible.
Yeah.
But what you said there, the size and his weight, Tank didn't want to play there. And guess who did say he could play there? Oregon. Well, if you come here, you can play there because that position there, these bandit positions, the Husky position. If y'all looking on your screen right here, like podcast safety, people,
right?
A Husky is he's a safety sort of pretty much.
Right.
All right, that guy. Right now this week, Calhoun has showed out at practice. They're really looking at him. He may be playing, Dean, over Deshaun Jones.
Really?
They say he has come on at practice. He's like you said, the fifth DB in coverage. So I'm just laying some of these things out here to show this is how Bama's defense kind of lines up. He's coached this spot. He understands how this stuff works and explain. Right. And he said something that we didn't script or talk about, but over here on this left side, the left end, the bandit and the guy behind him to his left, that's a rover. A bandit and a wolf is the same. They're just playing on each ends of each other.
Right.
But in rushing techniques, Dean, tell them why there's a difference in those positions.
Well, just because when you want a bigger guy rushing off the end, it's hard for that tackle
to rush off the blind side.
Handle, yeah. I mean, you can't have an athlete that weighs 200 pounds. Tackle's not going to have any trouble with him.
Right.
He's just not. I mean, they'll bring him.
See, Tank wanted to play back here like he wants to play on one side, and they're wanting to play him on the other. And the coach is just saying, we got some guys there already.
I mean, they'll bring that rover, but they'll also
if
a little overloaded.
But now the only time you would see that swap, tell me if I'm wrong, if like Deuce Knight come in at Auburn, he's lefty.
Yeah.
So now his back's turned the other way. So now that Wolf and Bandit would swap.
Right.
Because you're not blitzing that blind side.
And, you can do so much in that. You can do a cover two where the quarters jam the receivers and that rover covers the tight end, man to man. You still got your two deep safeties. You're not weak anywhere. And you still got 7 guys in the box. Because what he'll do, he'll read that tight end. And if that tight end blocks, he knows it's run.
That's easy. And now, if he blocks and releases,
he
runs by you. You got guys.
Well, and that's what happens a lot. That tight end will sit there and block for 2 seconds, and then he'll release.
And you get good ones like Brock Bowers, and why he was successful. Because this Mike right here in the middle of your screen, if he got out there and he blocks down and he takes one step in, he's open.
Because these guys, they teach him to read, obviously, but they misread a lot.
Yeah.
And
this is not the first year. Last year was Bama's first year of that defense, so I give them a little bit of.
Well, I just think it helps out with the pass game.
I give them a little bit of slack. Well,
it just helps out because everybody throws it all.
Yeah, those days of Dante Hightowers, those are over, guys.
Yeah, I got to agree with that. But you still got 7 in the box if he's reading the tight end.
Yeah,
I mean,
but those. And I didn't even plan to talk about that.
I'm sure they've got 1,800 coverages.
Oh my God, I mean,
it's cover 3. That free safety rolls up.
Zebra slam. What? Not slam. Zebra sled. Oh, that's the one where I run down the. No. I mean, then the ball gets snapped. That's what happened at Vanderbilt.
Well, I coached with a guy at middle school. We got 2 coverages. He goes, "We got it made." You know how many we had at Lafayette High School? 9.
Yeah.
9 coverages. I mean, they even had a coverage where the nose dropped.
Yes,
the end.
Well, the nose, like at Baylor. What's his name?
Yeah, you told me.
Aranda.
Yeah. He do all that.
I've watched him drop the nose.
Really?
Yeah.
He just gets the back though. He don't have to cover that wide out.
Well, but that crap Big 12 conference they play in is not the SEC. But you brought that up. And I didn't plan to talk about Tank, but that's why Bama fans, if y'all are watching, That's why we didn't get Tank Jones. Well, they just give him a bag of money up at Oregon. That's the owner. That's not the. Stop saying that bags of money is everything. Don't. We got to stop saying that all the time. Sometimes he just don't fit.
Right.
Bama's not going to get every 5-star. They got 5. How many are you supposed to get?
Well, you can't get no more than that.
They got 2 4s playing that spot that he wants to play. And coach just said, well, at your weight and stuff or where you're at, we're going to have to play you on the other end. Well, I don't want to play there. Then good luck to you, young man. I'll call Coach Lanning and tell him that you're a great young man. Hey, Dan, we got a kid here, Tank, from Mobile. He wants to come play for you. You got a spot at the Bandit? Oh, yes, sir, I do. All right, there you go. Go see Coach Lanning next week. Coaches do that. If y'all think it's a cutthroat, it is cutthroat. But
well, if a player can't help them, they don't want him.
No, and most of and
they don't necessarily want to just screw them over.
No. Who was Saban did it all. Who was the guy that played it? He was a cornerback at Alabama, and he wanted to be quarterback so bad. And Nick's like, I think we had maybe right after Coker and Jalen. He's like, I got these guys, and I just can't. He's you're good, man.
But you ain't gonna be our quarterback.
But he knew the coach because Nick knows everybody. He called Georgia Tech. Hey, y'all need a quarterback? I got this boy. He's
I don't remember who it was.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Little black kid?
Yeah.
He was good. Dude, he went to Georgia Tech and showed out. So don't think it's just a bag of money. I'm sure that Coach DeBoer may have called. If you don't think they don't know each other, he beat Dan twice last year. DeBoer did. You don't think they know each other?
Oh, yeah.
He probably don't like DeBoer much.
No.
He beat him twice in the season and for the conference title.
Yeah, at Washington. Yeah.
Yes. So Tank didn't come because of what you just said. He just didn't fit for those Husky and the Bandit position. So that's all.
Well, another thing, you remember when Alabama and Tennessee, I think there may be less confusion in that 4-2-5. Okay, when Tennessee beat Alabama 52-49, that boy caught 4 touchdown passes. He was wide open all day.
Yeah.
There was miscommunication all day.
Yeah.
There may not be as much in that.
Yeah.
But these guys are going to make double moves and do that stuff all day. So it basically just comes down to one-on-one coverage a lot of times anyway. And these receivers are so good. You got to get pressure. That's the thing.
Sure. Well, you dial it up, but if it don't work, then what?
Well, you got 5 back there now.
That's why the great coaches are playing ahead. Like you got this. You're not even calling a play for this play. You're calling a play on offense to set up 3 plays down the road.
I like the 4-2-5, but your inside linebackers better be good. And Alabama's is. They got Lawson and Jefferson, so they're good.
And, yeah, watch out for Keon Keeley, Cam Calhoun.
Yeah.
And that Pierre kid's had a good practice week.
Yeah.
And they said Dre, the new running back, come from Louisiana.
He's good.
I seen him at practice, dude. He's bigger than I thought. He's like he's got ankles and butt.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was a small, thin guy. And he's not. They said today he had a good day at practice. When they put pads on, he's going to be your 3rd running back behind Jam and Young.
Really?
Yes, they were very impressed with him. Daniel Hill's the freshman, but Dre and Jam are the seniors. See, Richard and Daniel Hill will be back next year.
I think Young's going to be my sleeper player.
So your senior running backs at Bama are going to be Jam and Dre.
Jam's got another year.
Yeah, he's a
he
senior.
Just does great. Yeah.
He's a senior. So him and Dre, this is their last year.
Oh, okay, I got you.
They're going to be good. Now, Daniel Hill, the freshman kid from he's from
and Young will be back.
Yeah, Young will be a junior, I think, next year.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's good too.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
Bama backfield, no problems. Wide receiver group may be the best in the nation, dude. I'm telling you.
They got 3 good ones.
I watched them practice today. Lazare Brooks is in a walking boot. Don't freak out, fans. I think he may have just played pickleball and he just rolled his ankle over.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal.
I mean, you got Bernard, Williams, and Horton.
And Macumba. So you forgot about him catching balls too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good athlete.
He's in that mix. And Rico Scott. Don't forget about Rico. See, these are look, I'm telling you.
I thought Bernard was the best player on the team.
And Hale's back.
Yeah, Hale's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very good.
And we're high on Bernard. Jermaine Bernard is he's high on my list.
Yeah.
He's a football player.
I thought towards the end of the year that
he was one of the better ones.
Anybody.
Him and then on defense, Hubbard was the standout towards the end of the year.
He was.
Some guys we didn't even really talk about that the first of the year.
So I've taken it that him and Sab will be those two deep safeties.
Yeah, but see that
sometimes
that Calhoun is playing over that Husky spot, that deep cover, and Deshaun Jones played last year. There's just a lot of talk about Cam Calhoun. So if you see Calhoun out there, because Womack said today after practice, he said, I'll make it shorter than what he said. He talked for about 2 minutes. We got a lot of great players. We're going to have to put them all on the field at one. Somehow we're going to have to swap them. Mm-hmm. There's going to be packages.
Yeah.
You know, Deshaun, you're in these three, and then, you know, but here's the thing with that. You better have some good grad assistants or something. Because if you go running players on and off the field for breaks, like you let them play a series. They better make it simple. That's your job. Todd, all your job is to make sure Deshaun goes in for 3 series. And you go to bring him off and he shoes you. And I'm staying in. They got a first down. Oh, that's not what coach said.
You got to get him off.
And you don't. And Womack's like, what the F's he doing in here? Then Calhoun's pissed at the coach because he's not in. And then the coach is mad. So if they're going we put that list up. I did that last week, the Auburn and Bama list, the DBs. They got so many.
Yeah, Auburn's got good DBs.
They ain't got no depth.
No, but they're
what's out going to be out there.
Very good.
They're going to be okay.
Yeah. Especially, you know, Smith from Mumford. He's good.
Bama's got a lot of there. I got them going to the semi game and lose. I got them winning the first round and losing the second round. I'm just telling you, they may win the SEC this year.
No, they're going to be pretty good.
There's no reason Ty Simpson should be able to lead this team to win 10-plus games. No reason at all. That defense is going to be top 5 in the nation.
On paper, it looks like they
have good players at DB. Their depth is good players, not some 2-star from, you know, Johnny Lamar's community college.
What was that?
Jeremy,
what was the old guy?
Jace Piccolo's.
What was that? What was Piccolo Ferguson?
Yeah. Piccolo Ferguson School of Blind and Deaf.
He was a good coach, wasn't he?
Yeah, they got good depth. But look out for Cam
Crane.
Oh, yeah, Dwight Crane.
Yeah.
They're going to play his. He's coaching over there. Be careful for them. Cam Coleman, I'm just telling you, look out for his name. Now, last news here, Dean, August the 9th, first scrimmage. So be looking Auburn, Alabama. They're going to scrimmage Auburn August the 9th. They're going to like really tackle, not probably drive them in the ground. I bet. I don't. You know, you still want to.
Yeah, you got to save these players. Yeah,
because you do got a game in 2 weeks from then.
I mean, they practice hard. They just don't kill each other.
And then the next scrimmage is on August the 16th. So I will definitely be on, and I'll have something up and talking about it. But I do have a guy that's going to go and be there at those games. So I may run into him. He lives right over here. I may talk to him about that. Because if you're in that Elephant Club, you got to be in that Yay, Alabama. You have to buy to be a member. And this guy's been he's a season ticket holder for, I think he said 35 years.
Really?
It's one of those kind of guys. You know, like he has got a mobile home with an Alabama logo on the door. You know, one of those people.
Yeah.
Like he's retired now, and I've been to every Alabama game since freaking 1992.
I watched
So he's going to be at these games. So these scrimmages, I may get some inside.
I watched a special on SEC in the 80s, and Bill Curry pretty much said, I won at Alabama, but I didn't do what I was supposed to. He was very humble.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
I mean, he did good, but they didn't beat Auburn. But Auburn was good then. Pat Dye was a good coach.
He was.
And but
they wanted to win the championship. That's what the goal of Bama is win titles.
They were also talking about how Spurrier changed the conference. Once he came along, it just got better.
He's smart.
Because it's Alabama, Auburn, and Georgia before.
Yeah.
And
Steve was
Tennessee and Florida and LSU got good.
Heisman list 66. The man freaking scored the last touchdown, kicked the extra point, and beat Auburn. He took his basketball team to state championship, lost. Took his baseball team to a semi. Took his high school football team.
They won. Did they win it?
Yeah, kicked the extra points, throwed the football, and Steve Spurrier special.
Yeah.
I could go on about
He's
him,
great.
and
He's
I'm
one of
not a
the
big
best.
fan of him really, but I love football, and I've read a lot about Steve Spurrier.
What was it? He said, God shining his blessings on Florida University.
He did a good job at South Carolina.
He did.
He put them on the map. He nearly beat Bama that year.
Yeah.
They probably should have won that game when they had the Sipper second on Grandpa's golf medicine quarterback.
You talking about that?
The quarterback.
They did beat him one time, didn't they?
That was the quarterback. What was his name?
Garcia.
Yeah. That was your first. He was like the first Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. Yeah. Old Manziel was.
He was kind of like Baker Mayfield. That's who he reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
Baker was kind of like.
Did he get in
him.
trouble for drinking?
Yeah, bad. He went to the NFL. I think he even got some trouble.
Really? Yeah, old Spurrier was a good one.
Yeah, shoot, yeah, man. So
I mean, they won, nearly won. Well, they didn't nearly win it. They went to another one. Nebraska beat them 60.
They got I was gonna say that. Destroyed.
Sorry, Manny. He'd kill me if he heard me say they nearly won another one. No, they didn't. But they were good. Florida was good in the 90s.
Is it Billy's turn to come back? Is he bringing back some Coach Spurrier vibes to you?
I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody can bring Spurrier.
Well, are they going? Well, we've done them. I mean, we had them winning about 8 games.
Yeah, their schedule's just so hard, man.
You got Bama.
That's why I don't think
they don't got Bama
Lagway
this year. They got Georgia and Auburn.
Get the Heisman.
They don't got Auburn.
Their schedules. No, they don't play Auburn.
They play Texas.
Yeah. They don't play Alabama, but
Burge.
they play Texas and Georgia, Tennessee.
Tim Brando has the time finishing 14th on his. I know Burge.
14th.
Yeah.
He don't like DeBoer, does he?
He don't like Nick Saban.
Oh, really?
He hates his guts. And y'all can't find it. It's been too long ago. Let me spill this for 2 minutes and we'll get off. Craning Company, J-Boy, him and his brother. I watch them pretty regular. Like, enjoy their show. We talk, chat a little bit on Twitter. He brings Brando on about usually preseason and sometime in the year. I think most people just try to get along with him, Timmy, because his past of his being a broadcaster. And they get a lot of views on the show when they bring him on. He had some, I don't even remember what it was. Just, he was yanking on about Alabama. Same kind of crap. He just hates Alabama.
Kind of like Canale.
Worse.
Oh, really?
It's personal. He's an LSU guy. So I said something on the Twitter, and he got tagged in the post. He personally, he jumps on me, Tim Brando, and I said, "Hey, it's an honor for you to even cuss me, you old bastard, you know, just being funny." And I said, it's just kind of funny, that you're even bringing this up because we can all see the hate written all over you. You need to go get you some butt hurt cream and wipe it on your lips so you can pucker up and kiss the butt of the tide when they beat you Tigers again.
Oh, Lord.
He goes, that's about like Bammer. He goes off on me. And I'm laughing. I respond like laughing faces and stuff. Well, he was on there again this week. And, of course, I told Jake, I said, I understand why y'all put him on there because you get views. But him putting Alabama 14th.
That's kind of out there.
It is obvious. You can follow me on Twitter at Big Matt 1977, 2 G's. And you can go, if you can roll through there and find them, you can see where Tim Brando tagged me. And we're going at it. And I ain't scared of nobody. If you knew my mama, you know I ain't scared of nobody. He literally really hates. And I told him, I was like, dude, Nick Saban don't even coach there anymore. Are you still so hurt that he left LSU? Because y'all could have won all them titles there with him and Kirby and Muschamp and that group. And the coach from Tennessee, tall guy, he was with him there too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just really about – you put Alabama – and I said, look, you can put him wherever you want. It's your opinion. It's your opinion. But that's just –
asinine. I don't think they're going to finish 14th. Now, you picked them to not win it.
No. And
you got them finishing in the top 4.
But I get called a bammer, and I'm here just being an Alabama fan. No, I'm just being logical. Your opinion, Tim Brando, I wish it would tag him in this. I would love to have him on and argue with him because I like it. I don't not like him personally, so I don't know him personally. But Todd, come on.
Well, not 14.
With the players that they have back, let's just be logical. Their coach did play for a national championship 2 years ago, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The Washington Huskies' best recruiting class was 30th.
Mm-hmm. And he played for a national
He beat Oregon twice. He's the top winningest coach. He's beat more top 25 teams than anybody else. So I was like, look, man, just take the helmets off and just look at no names. Just look at a team and who they got back. There's no way you could have them anywhere under 8. I got them like 8th or so.
Well, they went 9-4 with 14 starters coming back. That's usually a good recipe.
With a quarterback that
he
was on his 5th offensive coordinator. I mean, poor Milroe, my God, man, every year he had a new book to learn. No wonder he was kind of crazy.
Yeah, he struggled, but I don't think he'll struggle much anymore with the pros. He may end up getting to play somewhere.
So, Timmy B, if you get tagged in this, brother, I would be ecstatic to have you on the show. He is a legend. Tim Brando is a legend in college football. But
yes,
brother,
he is. Got a good voice.
Absolutely.
Great voice. I love it.
But I'll tell him right here, to his face, I'd meet him in person and tell him, having him 14, how about 10?
Who do you have number 1?
I didn't even watch it. I told Jake, I said, I watched all y'all shows for years. I ain't giving you a view on this one, brother. And it ain't going to hurt him. He just laughed, I mean, it ain't going to bother them. They still make money. Breaking news, says Bittenberg here. The NCAA infractions connecting investigations to Central Michigan. See, I told you about and Connor Stallions. Yes. They're fixing it. I told you a while ago. Michigan's fixing I told you it's deeper. That's what it did. That's what it was. I didn't go in depth because I don't know enough about it to. So that's I'm telling you, man, this is coming from what's his name? Does Tennessee YouTube show. Cousin Jay.
No. Yeah. You talk about the one that talks slow.
No, he wears glasses and he gets a lot of views.
But he comes on. He don't talk slow, but here we are.
No, that's SEC Mike.
Oh, okay.
This guy is just Tennessee.
Covered. Oh, okay.
He'll talk about news, but he's the one I get a lot of Boo Carter news from.
I think Boo Carter is going to be okay.
Yeah. He's pretty sure he's back. But he said from his people that Michigan may have to forfeit their title. It's so bad. We're talking about bad stuff like a lot of money being thrown around, and Harbaugh ran for the hills.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's okay.
I mean, he ran to the city of L.A. Zach says Alabama Crimson Tide is going to win the college football playoff this year.
I think they can.
Quit.
I just have to see them play. If I had to call it right now, I would say no. But I think it's up for grabs.
I'm not picking Bama to win it.
I may in 8 weeks.
He's going to pull everything. Stop.
You can kind of tell on that stuff after a certain time period.
I like Bama to be really good this year. I think they're going to have a good season. They got a lot of those defenders back, and I think Ty fits in. He was there last year, being a part of the offense, seeing what's going on.
Quarterback some.
Yeah, I mean, it's not new like it was to Milroe.
From everything I've heard, he's not going to do bad.
I just don't see how you couldn't have them winning
10 at least,
9 or 10. I mean, the only other game that may be the outsider was the Iron Bowl. And that could be Bama's 10th win.
Where's it at?
It's at Auburn.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. I picked Auburn to win. I picked Auburn to win it. I picked Auburn. Jack, are you kicking that?
No. Oh, Emma. No.
I picked Auburn to win it last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year.
Yeah.
I mean, the day after the game, I was like, yeah, we're not beating them next year. There's no way. There's no way that the juju, the power that be at Auburn, at Jordan Hare, that flying old buzzard that flew around the field and they thought it was a gold eagle. It was really a buzzard that was flying over a dead cow. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. That may be Bama's 10th win. They may have to beat Auburn and win 10.
They could.
And Auburn could likely be beating Alabama to win 8.
I think Auburn might go 8-4.
If they beat Bama, that may be their 8th win.
I'll be surprised if they go 9-3. I won't be surprised if they go 8-4.
What if they go 6-6?
I think he'll get fired.
Auburn don't lose to Baylor. I've been cut down for 4 days. Baylor fans, they ain't never done nothing. Nothing. I was like, y'all don't have no talent. Y'all not beating Auburn. If y'all go out there and lay an egg.
I hope not.
I'm going to find the first Auburn fan. I can't lose to Auburn.
Where's the game at?
Baylor. It's out there. Have you heard about
sad gossip?
Have you heard about them running poo-poo base zero defense?
No.
At Auburn for Jackson Arnold to build his confidence? That's what Free said.
Really?
Do you think that Gunnar Stockton's getting base zero defense at practice so Stockton can throw up lobs and make him feel better?
No.
Do you think Womack's trimming the defense back and telling Cam Calhoun, don't peel over the top there on that cutback route when he runs an out and up? Make sure you don't get over there and knock the ball down. So we need Ty Simpson's confidence to be a little high right now. He's not feeling it right now. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Do you think Nussmeier at practice is just going out there and just throwing against a skeleton crew to build his confidence up for the season? No.
No, I wouldn't think so.
That worries me about Auburn. God dang it, man. You think Aranda's going to roll out there in some base zero?
No.
I don't think people know who he is. Todd, please.
Oh, he's good. LSU coordinator.
Bro,
when they won it.
He's a champ.
Yeah.
He's good. Dave Aranda is a top-notch.
Oh, he is.
Brant Venables type.
Yeah.
Defensive play calling, Will Muschamp style, Kirby Smart kind of defensive guy. What's up, Ryan?
Who's that, Ryan?
Michael Wayne. He don't understand his folks that think that Auburn isn't going to be that good. It's every ball game last year and return a heck of a lot of picking up some players out of the portal. Yeah, the left tackle, the portal does help. I think they're a dark horse, but I don't know about. I think dark horse is a really, really strong word. They're a dark horse team would be like if they're going to win like 10 games to me. That would be my, like, I think they're probably going to get in the playoffs. I don't think they're not going to make the playoffs, but I think the Iron Bowl will be their 8th win.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they need to win 8.
Yes.
For him to be safe.
They've got to beat Baylor. You can't lose that game.
No, they cannot. They don't need to lose that one.
But what worries me, Ryan, that's what I was just talking about. That dude Durkin running a base zero and not letting safeties peel over the top to help, or just running like a cover one or something, or
it's not realistic.
Man, are you doing him any favors? Like, we want to build his confidence and get used to the offense here at Auburn, and then Freeze is, hey, look, if you want a coach who just tells you straight to what it is, it's him. He said at the conference day before, he said, yeah, we was talking about some third down situations, and we're out walking around the field and stuff and talking. He's like, Coach, this is an RPO. What do you want me to do with it? God, if my quarterback tells me that in August, I'm going to pull my freaking hair out. You're joking right now. Please, Jackson, tell me you're kidding. You don't know what to do with the ball. We got a game in 4 weeks.
What did he tell him?
He said, well, we talk on the phone late at night, and we're still work. Oh, God, you're still in work? Dude, he's been there for 5 months, 6.
Yeah, he's been there a while, yeah.
He come in the spring portal earlier. That worries me. Man, y'all cannot lose to freaking Baylor. Dude, I took shots for 4 days from Baylor fans. I'm like, Auburn's beating y'all by 2 touchdowns. You don't have the athletes. Auburn's defensive line is better than what Baylor –
I can't believe. Sorry about that.
That's Baylor,
my fault right there.
That's what Baylor. They may not see some defensive freaks that Auburn's got all year.
I can't believe that the Baylor fans have been jumping on you.
Oh, they're insane. They just don't want to hear. I mean, I've been insulted. I'm fat and I don't know stuff. It's like, what's me being fat got to do with my brain? I was like, I know I'm fat, but you're ugly, and you're always going to be ugly, you know.
Dude, you're not fat.
But being fat don't make me stupid. Listen. Anybody that's on Twitter, if y'all are watching, I appreciate you coming by. If y'all were trying to razzle me, bro, I've been wearing glasses since the 80s. You cannot hurt my feelings. I've been dogged and picked on half my life.
Yeah.
All through school in the 80s, it wasn't cool to wear glasses. So I'm not hurt by any kind of jokes. No. I can take them. But when I give them back, they don't like it.
Oh, and I'm the kind of guy that can just walk in normal and somebody go, oh, look at that white shirt.
Loser.
He looks stupid. And you're like, well, dude, you got on the same shirt.
But that worries me. Jeff says beware of the temps at Baylor. They can soar to, the temperature soar over 100. Yeah. And speaking of soaring over 100, playing in Tallahassee, Florida, Bama, it's going to be.
Any chance they can pull an upset?
Smoking hot. No, there's no way.
Good.
I've watched practice.
I had a bad dream the other day that they lost that game.
It's just no way. I watched their practice. I've been watching practice. I don't
Will
like
it be a
Florida
better
State's.
game than we think? Is it going to be 35-0? Or is it going to be like
36-16,
34-17, something like that?
I'm going to say Bama has a pick six. I'm going to predict that now.
Well, they're going to be after him.
All disrespect will be dealt with.
Yeah.
So, Auburn, you got to beat Baylor. Please, Lord of all, please beat Baylor. Don't lose to Baylor.
Yeah, we're big time for Auburn in that one.
Big time. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. There's no way. If they lose that game, that's on the staff, period.
Yeah, they should beat Baylor. I know Baylor's favored by a point, but that's just because they're at home, probably.
Auburn should win 8 games this year. They should have won 8 games last year.
They very easily could have. They had Oklahoma beat and had somebody else beat.
Threw the ball away. But that's the coach. Dude, stop throwing the ball. There. Oh, my God, he kept throwing the ball.
He did some things against somebody.
Why?
It just didn't.
Run the ball. Quiz Hunter's good.
He was, yes.
He did not run the quiz enough. Run the freaking ball. Just run the ball. Mm-hmm. Their offensive line was good enough to get him 3 or 4 yards, and he's a good tailback.
He's very good.
And this year, you don't have a guy like Quiz.
No, not that we know of.
No, they don't. They're just not that big. All their guys are 200 and under. Mm-hmm. They're smaller, scat back, kind of. They can catch. They're going to catch it. Cobb is going to catch it out of the backfield. We watched him play his high school career.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great athlete. Are you kidding me? Sure. Those are kind of guys going to catch out of the backfield. Maybe that transfer they got in, he's a little bit on the bigger side. But those talks of Durkin running base 0 and letting Jackson just get confident, we got to let our quarterback be confident.
Maybe they're just doing it a little bit.
Well, if you do it a little bit, that's fine. But what do you want him to do? Some guy said, you want him to sling him on the ground and crush his face? I was like, I didn't. See, y'all are getting out of hand. I didn't say that. I didn't say
maybe
tackling.
It's like, hey, look, for 5 minutes, give us a 0.
Yeah, for the next 3 plays, coach. Hey, go to base. I want to run this play so he can see where this option is. When he pulls it, he has a real clean look at this slant. Mm-hmm. Coach, run that 0. Okay. I get all that. That's perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. I've seen that at practice. Y'all have done it at practice. Mm-hmm. Hey, Dean, make sure them corners don't pull him up so close on him. Let him play off.
Everybody does that.
I need the receivers to see this play. And you go, okay, hey, Jeremiah, back off a little bit.
Yeah, quit being a hero.
Yeah, don't try to win this play. Just chill out.
They're not going to jam him in the game.
Don't jam him right now. Yes, right. I'm not stupid. I understand all. I have coached a little bit of it. I do understand the game, but I'm hearing like it's practice. And then him asking about what to do on a 3rd down play and this RPO. What do you want me to do, coach? If he don't know, and Freeze said, I do have him in his headset for, 10 seconds before they get snapped now? Remember, they got the headset now.
Yeah.
So that'll help because Freeze is going to be standing there looking at the defense, reading, and his guy in the box can see over, how their coverage is set up. That worries me. Mm-hmm. That's making me feel like they're going to be on a 6 or 7 win team. Mm-hmm. I don't like that.
I thought Arnold did pretty good at Oklahoma.
Well, they didn't have a line. They couldn't block for him. He didn't have no, you know.
He run pretty good.
Yeah, he can scatter and get loose with the ball, but that was in the Big 12. That's not Big 12 out here, dog. You got a tough schedule. You playing Bama and Georgia. And those guys got freaks running around. They ain't some 2-star from South Dakota men's Methodist over there.
Deadwood, South Dakota.
They ain't playing from Lonely Branch, Texas University over there.
No.
On the other side of Stillwater over there, close to Lubbock, some little community college over there, the Cardinals of Lubbock. That's who he's been chasing him on the Big 12. So Jackson Arnold.
Yeah, because he didn't quarterback much last year.
Well, he beat Bama. He sure did.
He did.
There ain't no denying that at all because the offense couldn't score none because Milroe kept turning it over. They don't. I mean, Bama, if all they had to do was score 3 times, they won a game.
Yeah.
They couldn't do nothing.
No.
The offense beat them in that game.
I kept waiting for them to do something.
What he rushed for, you go back and look at that game, he didn't beat them.
He had a good game.
Yeah, he did. But Alabama's defense was okay. Didn't help them none.
No.
The offense cost them the game.
I think they just kind of got down.
They done decided that Milrose. That game, that was probably the starting of Bama players were losing Milroe. Like they were looking at him like, remember? And then the Michigan game when he threw it over Ryan's head and he's like, come on. He threw it, what are you doing? But anyway, first game woes. Bama should be. I watched Florida State practice. Their line, man, they look like high school guys. There's a high school. I've seen high school practice better.
Really?
Now
I look real good.
And I'm looking at Bama's practice. It kind of looks like NFL practice.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to be a homer. I'm just being honest. They do have coaches, and their offensive coordinator did coach in the NFL.
Yes, he did.
And they did have he brought their offense.
Seattle, they had a good offense.
From like 20th up to the top 10.
Yeah, they wasn't just unbelievable, but they wasn't bad.
They improved.
Yeah, Geno Smith did good.
They improved with him. And their practice, man, their practices they look good, man. I'm just saying, God, the linemen, they look a little slimmer. They've all lost a little weight because, DeBoer likes to play that little slimmer type.
Right.
Be a little faster on your feet.
Right.
Auburn's O-line guys, they look kind of heavy. But if that's the style Freeze likes to play, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different.
Right.
So slow down before you start killing me on the Twitter over there. Auburn fans, I'd eat crap for you for 4 days. No help. I had one Auburn guy come in and said, y'all are crazy. We got a great chance to beat y'all. Our quarterback's better or something, I had like 3 guys on me. You're an idiot. Why got 1,000 views on a video. Woo, what do you know? Fat ass, you don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, these people talk so bad.
What my fat got to do with me?
I put up
stupid because I'm fat.
I told Matt this the other day. I told him today. He didn't see it, but I put up a picture of recognizing Martin Houston.
Well,
some guy come on there and said that's not Martin Houston.
Well, they got their years wrong.
You piece of shit. I'm like, what?
We need more love in the world, people.
My God.
We need more Jesus. We don't need more violence. He just got his date. He
thought you meant mixed up.
He thought you meant that he played at Bama those times. And Goo did play at Bama in those times.
Yeah, right.
He didn't read that he played at Cherokee County High
School. What was the point of him calling me a piece of shit?
People are angry, man. They need Jesus. I'm just telling you.
I mean, and I'm like, dude, we don't do that on here. I mean, you may,
Oh, yeah.
But you don't cuss each
No,
other.
I'm not calling nobody something like that. I may tell them to kiss my butt or their team's a pile of crap.
Right.
But it's all it's usually just little Steven. And that's just the Auburn guy just jacking back and forth. So, but anyway, we've been on here long enough. Let's get off.
All right, man. Y'all have a good week.
Maybe back Tuesday night if I got some news. If some stuff happens tomorrow about Michigan, I may just do a 10-minute something in the evening, later in the day or something. They talk about that. Guys, we had a great crowd in here tonight. Last week, Sunday show went over 1,500 views.
Wow.
Last week. Our shorts are going over 1,000 clips every week. So thank you all for watching. We were really humbled by just two old guys just talking.
Yeah, that's good.
Just talking football.
I mean, I remember at one time we were happy when 25 people watched.
We got 100 views. I remember the first 100 view show was like, bam. What the one with Coach Howard? You know what it wound up with?
2,000, wasn't it?
5,000.
5,000.
It wound up going close to 5.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But now that's over like a year because I went back and found it. It was like 4,700.
Wow.
But that was our first.
That was
big coach, real head coach, come on with us. But guys, thank y'all for hanging and rocking with us, and we appreciate all the comments. Ryan, it's always good to see you on here. Jeff, our number one fan, there's no doubt about him. Birds, he is the old rascal, the Georgia homer. Northwest Georgia Scoreboard Show. Find him on Twitter at @bbirds. Zachary, he's my dog, man. Known him since he was knee high to a grasshopper. Appreciate him for coming by, and everybody else. I've seen a lot of names on here on the page. I think I've seen Heartline on there at one time. I've seen Alan on come by. So we love all you guys. Appreciate it. Look for us maybe Tuesday evening. Depends on the news. It's kind of slow because practice has started.
Yeah, no games yet.
No games.
Not even high school.
People are making their picks. We did a Heisman list, so we're kind of just grabbing for info to keep you guys entertained.
Yeah.
So y'all have a great week. God bless you. Keep your heads clear and your hearts full of God, and probably see you in a few days.
All right, y'all be good this week.
Peace.
It's supposed to be a nice week.
Yeah, nice and cool.
Mm-hmm.
A lot cooler, lower humidity.
Right.
Love it because I promise you it will not last.
No. It'll be
won't.
bad again the next week.
Yeah.